Welcome to the Ask Ben Show, episode number 9. In this episode, I'd like to share with you my vocational journey. Many people have asked me recently, how did I evolve to do what I do now? How did I develop myself, my skills, the tools, my methods, my style, and my career? So let me share with you my journey over the last approximately 25 years, from when I started in the business and the workforce to date. So initially, when it was my time to join the workforce, I went to an agency, a career agency, and I asked them for a job. They shared with me that there was a mortgage company from New York that was opening a new branch in New Jersey, and they needed salespeople. So, sounded great. I started my career as a residential mortgage salesman. And it was great. We sent out letters, we made calls, I reached out to people, and things started pumping. And as I would talk to a client about a mortgage, I knew nothing about mortgages. So I had the cell phone number of my manager, and I would make calls, and when somebody asked me a question, which I know now was a simple question, but I would pick up the phone, call my manager, and put them on hold and respond. And it worked well. I was doing very well. Approximately 6 months later, I was promoted to branch manager of that branch. And this gave me an opportunity, in addition to doing my own production, I got an override on the office and had the opportunity to work with people, to hire people, to empower people, to oversee the staff of underwriters and secretaries that run a mortgage office. And it gave me an override and a salary. So now I had my personal production and I was a sales manager. As time moved along, I decided, hey, I can make myself another stream of income. Why not sell people that buy a mortgage from me the life insurance to cover the mortgage in case something bad was to happen? So I got myself a life insurance license. I became a life insurance agent. So in addition to selling the mortgage and managing the office and making overrides, I also was able to sell them a life insurance policy. As time moved along, I said, hey, why not go to school to learn property and casualty insurance and and become licensed so I can sell them the homeowner's insurance on the house that they buy? So in addition to being the producer and the manager, I sold them life insurance and I sold them homeowner's insurance. As time moved along, I thought, hey, why not sell them? Why not become a real estate broker and sell them the property that they're buying? So I became a real estate broker. So in addition to selling them the real estate and the life insurance and the homeowner's insurance and the mortgage. And as time moved along, I took it one step further. I decided, why not build a house? Why not become a real estate developer? And I started building subdivisions in New Jersey. So I built the house, sold them the house, sold them the real estate, sold them the life insurance, the homeowner's insurance, and the mortgage. And this was a great system. I loved it. It was great until 2008. In 2008, when the real estate market crashed, this whole idea was out the window. Everything had to go back to the bank, including my house and my car. So I lost everything that I amassed and created, and I had to start over from scratch. So I went to speak to somebody, and in the conversation, he recognized that my biggest passion and drive out of everything that I was doing was helping people, was empowering people, was holding people's hand and advising people how to achieve their goals and dreams in buying a house and navigating that process. He told me to become a coach. So I went on and I started this coaching career. And in no time, it took off. And I was working with people to do the same thing I did for my sales staff, is how to help them overcome whatever obstacle and challenge is in their life to achieve their goal, their dream, and their aspiration. As time evolved, I wanted to be fully rounded in the area of personal development and understanding people. So I went on to become a licensed mental health professional, went to school, got a degree. So I understood a lot more of what I was looking at and to be able to help people. Now, I was doing that, and I saw over 1,000 people one-on-one, help them achieving their life's dreams. In addition to doing trainings in schools and in businesses and for sales teams, putting that all together, on one hand, understanding the sales process, having sold hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue, in addition to being a sales manager and understanding so many different aspects of sales and different industries related to sales that I was able to sell, combined with the knowledge of psychology, of what are some of the obstacles that stand in people's ways that don't allow them to live the life they deserve, don't allow them to reach their goals, dreams, and aspirations, because they have these emotional blocks that block them. Well, putting those two together in tandem, they gave me the skills, the methods to be able to be a peak performance consultant, to be able to be a stress management consultant, to be able to help people achieve the life that they desire. And I put it together. I developed a online self-study program with the knowledge that I amassed. I do trainings and talks at schools and businesses for sales teams, for staff, for teachers, and for students. And then I also do one-on-one consulting for key employees in a company and for different salespeople who want to take me on one-on-one and so on. So that's how I got to where I'm now, where pretty much I offer 3 services: online services, one-on-one services, and in a group as a presenter. So that's my story of how I got to where I got now. But now I have the luxury, the joy, what really makes me totally happy to live my mission, to help people in all these different ways learn what they need to do to manage the supercomputer between their ears, to manage their minds effectively, to be able to use their personal power, which we tap into so little of it. But once we learn how to get the emotional blocks out, we can really forge ahead towards the life that we dream about, the life that we desire. Because we all know that life that you desire, you really deserve.